Every year, parents spend a small fortune on flashcards, baby genius videos, light-up toys that promise to build brighter brains. Somewhere along the way, we started believing that development is something you have to buy. But there's a quieter finding, one most parents have never heard of, that outperforms almost every product on that shelf. It costs nothing. It takes about 5 minutes a day, and researchers have spent over 20 years studying exactly why it matters so much. It has a name. Most parents have never heard it. It's called Serve and Return. Picture your baby lying on a playmat, morning light coming through the window. She looks up, catches your eye, and lets out a small, soft sound. Just a little ooh. Nothing dramatic, but in that moment, her whole nervous system is watching, waiting to see what happens next. If you lean in, smile, and answer, "Oh, I see you, sweet girl," something happens that no toy in the room could ever do. You've closed the loop. That tiny exchange, repeated over and over all day long, is quite literally shaping the wiring of her brain. Researchers at Harvard's Center on the Developing Child have spent decades studying this exact pattern, and what they've found flips a common assumption on its head. It isn't the number of words a baby hears that predicts stronger language and thinking skills later on. It's the number of back-and-forth exchanges they get to have. Not talking near a child, talking with them. And this held true across every income bracket, every family structure, every kind of home, which means this isn't a privilege reserved for parents with time or money to spare. It's already available to you, starting today. There's one experiment that shows just how deeply babies depend on this. A mother sits with her baby, playing, talking, answering every small signal with warmth. The baby is delighted. Bright eyes, open smile, whole body alive with connection. Then, on cue, the mother's face goes still. She doesn't leave, she simply stops responding. Within seconds, the baby notices. Her smile grows bigger, almost pleading. A tiny hand reaches out. A finger points at nothing in particular, just trying anything to bring her mother back. When nothing works, she becomes quietly unsettled, not because her mother left the room, but because the warmth, the answering presence, disappeared. Then the mother softens, smiles, responds again, and instantly the baby's whole body settles. The world becomes safe again. That's not a story about blame. It's a story about how much your response means to a nervous system that is built from day one to expect it. So here's how you actually do this, starting today. First, notice the serve. When your baby makes a sound, points at something, or looks towards you, that's a serve. Pause, just for a second. Look at what they're looking at. Second, return it with warmth. If she's watching the ceiling fan spin, you might say, "You see it going around and around, don't you?" If he points at the dog, "Yes, that's Bruno, he's coming to say hi." The exact words matter far less than the fact that you met them exactly where they were. Third, leave space. After you respond, wait. Let your baby send the next signal. That small pause, the space between your voice and theirs, is where the real building happens. An app cannot notice what your baby is genuinely curious about and answer with warmth. A flashcard cannot lean in when your baby's whole face lights up. From a brain development standpoint, the most expensive toy on the market is a silent room compared to a few honest minutes of someone who stops, looks, and answers. And this matters for every parent in every kind of home on every kind of day. Some days you'll catch every serve. Other days, exhausted, you'll miss most of them, and that's all right too. This isn't about being a perfect audience for your child every waking hour. It's about the pattern over time, the general rhythm of a home where signals are noticed more often than they're missed. Think of it less like a strict routine and more like a dance you're both slowly learning together, one small step, one small answer at a time. If you carry one thing from this video, let it be this. Your baby is reaching for you all day long in signals so small and so quiet you could walk right past them without ever noticing. A glance, a sound, a tiny finger lifted toward a bird outside the window. Every one of those is an invitation, and every time you answer, even clumsily, even with just a word, you're building something inside them that no product, no program, no app will ever be able to replicate. You're already doing more than you know. The simple fact that you're here, watching, learning how to love your baby a little better tells you something true about the parent you're becoming. If this helped you see your baby in a new light, consider subscribing. We put out science-backed videos every week about the hidden moments shaping your child's mind. A quick like helps another tired parent find this too. Until next time, watch for the serves, answer with warmth. El clima de hoy es absolutamente hermoso. Excellent! You got the intonation exactly right. Next sentence. Me gustaría pedir un café grande, por favor. Me gustaría pedir un café grande, por favor. Perfect! Your phrasing is improving so quickly. Keep up the good work.